I just wanted to do a video. It's been a while. I've been having problems with this program. The audio gets lags behind the video. I don't know why. Called the company and they couldn't figure it out. I just reset the settings and did the same thing a little bit ago. So I made some more changes to the computer and hopefully this time it holds up. I guess the batteries must be getting dead on that one. Had them both red for the inauguration of Trump. Anyway, been a while. I want to talk to you about the OOZE Verge, but first I got to tell you a little story. I had a friend stop over about a week or so ago. That's how long I've been trying to do this video. We got in the conversation. I said, he's quite a bit younger. And I said, how come so many of your generation don't want to work? Because it's like this. He said, there's no hope. He said, we can't ever afford a house. He said, it was a lot easier before. He said, it was never easy. I said, before things didn't cost as much as they did, but the wages weren't as high either. But think about it. One person working back in the 60s and 50s and 40s and before could bring up a family of 6, 8, 10 children. When I was growing up, probably the average family size was probably, let's say, 5. So my friends, there were 10, 12 brothers and sisters in their family, and others there were 2 or 3. But I would say most of it was around 4 to 6, 5, probably be average. And it's just slowly dwindling. You can't even afford to bring a child into the world no more. It has gotten out of hand, agreed. I mean, you take the housing crisis in 2008, when it started to come out of it, and private people started buying up houses that the super rich caught on, said, hey, and they gobbled up tons of houses, increased rent, made everything super expensive. It's just the rich getting richer. That's all it is. And it sucks. It really does. But I do have some good news for them. And anyone younger watching that's itching to buy a house, don't. I'm going to tell you why. The baby boomers are starting to die off. And those homes are going to come up for sale. If not those homes, they're children's homes. So you're going to have an influx of homes from there. Right now, they're building all kinds of houses everywhere. I know around me they are. There's going to be an influx of homes available for sale. If the lawmakers, I know this ain't going to happen, but if they could do something to stop the hedge funds and the super rich, say, from buying more than 50 homes, or any one person buying more than 50 homes when the home prices do crash and start coming down to a reasonable price, and don't try and grab them all up and jack up the rent like they did the last time. If they would put some type of limitations on the amount of homes that one person or one entity can own, that may help. But, I mean, they could start up 10 different companies, and you could have your, wealthy could have their son, their daughter, all kinds of names. And they could be in different land trusts as well. But anyway, neither here nor there. Then the TikTok, they were upset about that with the government, I don't know. The generation thinks that Russia's free. I said, well, Russia don't even show TikTok over in Russia. They don't allow their people to see it. Or China don't. I'm sorry. China don't allow TikTok. People in their country see TikTok. My friend said, no, there's Chinese people on it. I said, yeah, but they're probably not from China. If they are on it, most likely they're not from China, and if they are, it's probably the Chinese PRC putting them videos up of them. Because I guess the PRC's been putting videos up about OOZE or whatever they're fighting over over there in the oil countries, Gaza Strip. I don't know what propaganda China's putting out, the PRC, but the youth believes, and from the videos I've seen on YouTube, Chinese people seem friendly. So I don't know what it is. I think the younger people want peace, want harmony, and want to turn into a bunch of hippies that don't want to work. I mean, there's no work here. Everything's, I don't know what they're going to do if they need machinists and welders. What are they going to do for welders in another 30, 40 years? There's not going to be any. Everybody wants to be a damn YouTube star. Like I said, computers ruin society. I was like 15, 16 before I heard my first murder. It's pathetic. But anyway, I'm starting to do this dry herb vape. This is that OOZE one I talked about. I don't think I ever showed how to really operate it, but let me explain a few things. First of all, it looks like this. This top piece, I believe, is magnetic. So if you grab a hold of it, like I'm grabbing a hold of, this is the top piece, and twist, it'll pop up. That's how I get it off. And under here you can see a little screen. Might be dirty. Not really. They give you extra screens with this. I don't know where my screens are. And then inside this is a battery-like thing, the controller. You have that pot. I want to call it a crock pot, but I think it's ceramic. And they have like 2 or 3 different heat systems, I believe. One radiating from the side, one coming straight up from the bottom, and something else. And don't get it hot. But the nice thing about this is, this here has little tabs on right there. And this pops out. So if this gets all nasty, you can just replace this. This is like $30, $35. You can just replace this and put this on. This mouthpiece can go on that way, or you can put it on the other way. It don't much matter. It don't matter which way it's on. But anyway, I don't know why I put it on, because I have the grinder here and it's ground up already. It's been ground up. It's going in the dry herb vape, so it don't matter. I didn't need the humidity pack to keep it moist. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take a pinch of this flour. I have a big pinch, and put it right up here in that hole. Okay? And I'm going to do some more. And I'm putting more in. I want to pack it. Needs a little bit more. I want to pack it, but not super tight. And this is going to be a pretty good amount. And this is it. I ain't putting no more in. It's going to be full. Yeah, a little too full. It wasn't really packed good. And then I put that little bit in, and it's packed. It's not super tight, but it's packed pretty good, as you can see. And this thing here can, it's flat in the bottom, so I can set it down like that. So I'm going to set it down like that. And put the top piece back on the grinder. And then I'm going to put my mouthpiece on. It goes on either way. I'm going to put it on this way so you can see the screen while I'm smoking. Get a drink. You got to keep your throat moist, wet, hydrated. Okay. I really like this OOZE. This is the first one I ever had. I think I got lucky finding the OOZE product line. Because from what I've seen, I didn't, for what I heard on YouTube or whatever, a lot of people like this. They say it's very good for the money. And to get one from another company that comes close to this, you'd be paying probably another $100 or more for one. So I'm happy with it. And I'm probably going to get a second one. I'll tell you why. Because that way, say I'm in the mood for the dry vape. Because you can taste the flower. It's not like smoking it. It's a completely different experience. You can actually taste it. Like some of the flower, if it says strawberry and banana wave or whatever, you might be able to taste a hint of strawberry or banana with this. Or apple or whatever. But you can actually taste it, unlike burning it. Okay, so to start it up, you press the button there 5 times. Vibrates and comes on. It's going to bring up the temperature. And I have it set at 385. Yeah. And there's little buttons down here. You can push that to raise it or lower it, and push that to raise it or lower it. Yep, back at 385. Then you can, I hit it 3 times, and there's the timer. This is set for 3 minutes. That's the lowest, and it goes up to like 6 minutes in 30-second increments. So I'm going to do this session at 3 minutes. So I'm going to hold that, and the timer comes on to tell you when it's warm. Once it gets 100%, I like to let it go another 10-15 seconds to let it heat up a little more, because for the first hit or two, it's like it's kind of hard to hit. I shouldn't say hard, but and it will also vibrate when it's ready. There, it vibrated. So now I'm going to let it go for a little bit. And hopefully it will help. I'm just learning this. But, yeah, it made a difference. Yeah, this is nice. It's not really hot. I'm going a nice slow inhale. I'm not trying to catch it on fire there, which it would heat up more if you inhale fast, I believe. So that time I inhaled pretty good. At a little faster rate, and I could feel it getting warmer. Now try at slower rate. Okay, yeah, it heats up more the faster or the harder you inhale. Okay, as you can see, it shut off. Well, I can just hit that or hold it in, and the battery will go right back up again. See, it's already going again. I just turned it off. It'll say something funny. Whatever it said, I couldn't see it. But hopefully you could. But anyway, this is the OOZE Verge. I highly recommend it. It has a couple different sayings on when you shut it off. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. It's my first one, and it seems to be working pretty good for me. So I sort of like it. Maybe if I was at a party, I don't know how long the battery lasts. I heard it lasts about 3-4 sessions, sometimes 5. I guess it depends how hot you have it, the temperature, and a bunch of other variables. So I'm not even going to go there. So far for me, it does me okay. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this one the best because I haven't tried any of that wax or batter I got yet, or the sugar. I don't know what I'm gonna like the best. I know that this cartridge got me psychedelic wise. It got me up there good. I never had that before, so maybe the company that's getting from Vitacan, maybe they were cheating on it. Planet 13 took over Vitacan, and now maybe I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting. Because the last 2 of these were pretty good. I mean, this is good too. It could be the difference in the strain or the flour. But it's like a different high. This is like a more mellow high. And this pen here, this cartridge here I'm finishing is like a really psychedelic high. And this does not have much psychedelic effect. It does, but it don't. I look for high terps as well as THC. But I definitely won't go for the terps, which is supposed to be the psychedelic effect. So anyway, that's that, and I hope you all have a great day, great night, whatever. I'm going to make one more short video. I wanted to put it in this one, but I guess I might have got a little sidetracked. So I'm going to cut this off, and hopefully this thing works properly. Get this out, that other video. That other video will be short. Alright, remember, all day keeps the doctor away.